Hey everyone, welcome back to Age and Education channel. Today we shall continue with the topic respiration in other animals. So in the last class, what all have we considered, like what are all the things that we wanted to do and what did we do? Do you remember? Right? So we have seen the use of lungs in some animals, right? For the process of respiration, and in some animals gills are used. In what type of animals? Aquatic animals. This also we have dealt with in detail, right? Now we are left with what? Cutaneous respiration, and what else? After cutaneous respiration, you'll have to see respiration in insects like cockroaches, grasshoppers, right? Respiration in insects. Alright, so first we shall look into cutaneous respiration. I hope these things are clear for you, right? So what is cutaneous respiration? Cutaneous respiration in simple terms can also be called what? Respiring through the skin, right? Respiration through the skin. So do you remember any case where you have seen this already? It's like in your earlier grades, though we didn't in detail deal about how what is the mechanism of this entire thing, like respiring through skin, but we have seen an example where you can find respiring through the skin in some animal. What is that? Do you remember? I'll just give a brief pause. Just recall, try to recall, because it's important that you recall, and only then the concepts will be clear for you, right? I'm giving you a moment, just think. Yes, right? I am able to hear some saying that it's frog, right? So what happens in the frog? While it is in water, it uses its moist skin for the exchange of gases, right? It means for the process of respiration, it will use moist skin whenever it is in water. And when it is on land, as usual, it will use its lungs, right? So apart from frog, in what other animals you can find this cutaneous respiration? You can find it in tapeworms, earthworms, right? Tapeworms, earthworms, leeches, etc. Right? And the prerequisite for this is that these animals, whatever animals that actually breathe through their skin, they will have thin skin, right? Thin and moist skin is needed for this to happen. Okay, so because of this thin skin and the moist skin, what happens? The gas will easily penetrate, or it can easily come out of the skin, right? And so the exchange of gases takes place. It is as simple as that. There is nothing so confusing in it. With the process of diffusion, as usual, with the process of diffusion, the exchange of gases takes place, right? The gas enters the body and will come out of the body. This exchange of gases takes place with the process of diffusion via the skin, through the skin, okay, and it is called as cutaneous respiration. And these are the examples. There is nothing to be worried about in here, right? So you need a thin skin and moist skin to be present in it. Okay, next we shall look into what? Respiration in insects. And it happens to, all right, respiration in insects, right? Respiration in insects, such as what? Such as cockroaches, grasshoppers, etc. Okay, so the peculiarity that you have to understand here is that till now, in whatever mechanisms of respiration that we have seen that the blood is predominantly used to transport the gases, right? So blood is used, wherein from the blood the gas will be taken off, or to the blood the gas will be supplied, and this blood will take it to all the cells and tissues for the process of respiration, right? But here in in these sort of insects, is completely another system is used, where you can say that that system is called as tracheal system. It is that in the body of these animals like cockroaches and grasshoppers, there will be trachea that is spread through the entire body, and this trachea will be in direct contact with the tissues and cells. These trachea will carry the air, right? And these trachea subdivided into tracheoles will reach every nook and corner of the body of the insect, right? And from these tracheoles itself, the exchange of gases takes place in between the cells and tissues directly, without any need of blood to be used for the transportation of the gases, right? It is like the water tap that directly delivers into your kitchen, right? So wherever it is needed, the cells needs the gases, right? So this tracheal system will ensure that the air is supplied to these cells directly, and with the process of diffusion there will be exchange of gases in between the cells and the tracheoles. Alright, so what did I mention? The body. Now consider this is, I'm sorry, I'm very bad at drawing. Okay, so consider that this be an insect. Okay, so here on the insect body you can find tiny holes. Okay, these are called as spiracles. What are these? Spiracles. Okay, so here the spiracles, from it either the air enters or comes out. Okay, so these openings are for the purpose of exchange of the like the air entering the body or air leaving the body, and through these spiracles the air will get into this tracheal system. Okay, these can be called as trachea. What is this? Trachea. Okay, so the air enters the trachea, and this trachea is spread through the whole body of the insect that I have already mentioned, right? So, and these will be branched again into tracheoles. These are still smaller things, okay? And these tracheoles will reach every cell of the body, every tissue of the body, right? So the air enters these tracheoles, and here in between the cell and the tracheoles, the exchange of gas takes place through the process of what? Diffusion, right? So the oxygen from the air is absorbed here near the cells, and so the process of respiration is done, right? So it is straightly delivered to your home type, right, without any need of the blood. Okay, so in this way you can find that with the help of the tracheal system, the respiration takes place in cockroach and grasshopper, and it is considered to be most efficient for small insects like cockroaches to meet their oxygen demands without any need of this complex circulatory system that is present in the bodies of human and other animals. Okay, as these are tiny, and this is good enough, right, for the entire body to have the supply of oxygen. Okay, see, you're amazed, right, how the systems work. This is the, what do you call, a very special aspect of nature. Every animal will have different ways of doing everything, right? So appreciate it. You'll like the subject. Okay, now again I'm done with this chapter, respiration, and now if you like the video, like if you feel like it is useful for you, then consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. All right, thank you, bye, see you.